Audio check test 1 2.
Yellow house. Well done, yellow. Well done, yellow. Right. Would have been great to have a cheer, but we're not going to do that now, right? Okay, so the big one, the winner winners, right? The ones that got the most points. Let me tell you what the points were first of all. But you need to settle, Mensa, settle. In third place with 629 points. White House. Okay. The score for second place was 704. So not too much more, but 704. And the winner is 771. So it was quite close. Right? 704, second place. Blue House, which means Yellow House, are the winners of our Athletics Day. Well done, Yellow House. Right. Awesomeness. Let's settle down now. Okay. Okay, well done for settling down. Very exciting, very exciting. Okay, now after that excitement, we have to go to the other side of things and a little bit of sadness, right? Because as we usually do every end of every year, at the end of every year, there are some teachers and staff that leave. Not necessarily for better things, because Sunningdale is the best, but they leave because they have other journeys to go on to, right? And so, a lot of them are not in the hall today, right? Some of you may have remembered, or may remember, and may have been in this teacher's class in grade 1, Mrs. Anal Swart. So she's going to be leaving us at the end of the year. Then some of you, particularly this year's, maybe not. I don't have my facts straight with regard to that, so I won't say that. But those of you who will remember Mrs. Olivier in grade 3. She is leaving as well to go to Fischhoek, another country in Western Province. Then, the others I don't think you know, because it's the RE2. Okay, so we won't go there. But the one that you all definitely know, and would have seen, and would have heard, right? One of our grade 6 staff members, to narrow it down. Boys and girls, we have to say goodbye to Miss Lechranchi. Or like some people would say, Miss Lagrange. So, Mr. Lechranchi, if you can come up on stage quickly. Just quickly. Boys and girls, let's raise the roof for Mr. Lechranchi. Mr. Lechranchi, you have been here for such a short while. Eh? I'm going to ask you 10 questions. I'm only kidding. No. We have to save time. So, Mr. Lechranchi, you've been here for a very, very, very short time, but it doesn't feel like you've been here for a short time. It Feels like you've been here for a longer time because of how you have just fitted in and how you've become part of our family. It is very, very sad to see you go, but we know that you need to do what you need to do. Boys and girls, Mr. Granchi, you need to watch out, because Mr. Granchi is going to study law. Right? Am I right? I am right there, yes? Okay. So if you need an attorney one day, which hopefully most of you won't need, but there are one or two that might need some, things go happen. Mr. Granchi says that she's not going to bail any of you out, all right? But she'll make a plan in terms of fees, okay? Because lawyers are very, very expensive. So, Mr. Granchi, we really wish you all the best. And like I said, we are very, very sad to see you go. You're leaving a massive imprint. There are shoes to fill, even though they were here just walking around for a short period of time. We are going to very much miss you. You have touched the hearts of many of our grade 6 learners in particular. When you've been on stage and you've performed and you've done things and so on, it's always with a full heart and with passion and enthusiasm and a smile and so on. And we're going to miss that. But we do wish you all of the best. This is just a small token that you can read and remember us by. Right. Thank you, Mr. Granchi. Let's give her a big round of applause. And then there are one or two little changes that I also want to mention, because in grade 4, there's a teacher that's moving from grade 4, right? Some of you, I guess the class may already know. Mr. Holzhausen is joining us in PE next year. So he's going to be raising the fun level and so on in PE, so everybody's going to get an opportunity to experience Mr. Holzhausen's humor and jokes and so on. So that's exciting. And then Mrs. Jensen. Mrs. Jensen, she's going to be moving from grade 4 as an assistant. First of all, she's going to be going away for a little bit of time because she's going to play teacher for a little while at our high school, right? And then she's going to come back and she's going to join us with the aftercare. All right. So in grade 4, we can give them a goodbye, but not a goodbye. It's just a see you later. Okay. Right. Those, boys and girls, are all the movements, all the goodbyes. And so I've come to the end of what I would like to say for now. And I'm going to hand over to Mr. Carstens. And we will start the proceedings for the grade 7s. How are you feeling, grade 7s? All good. All right.
This is going to hurt more than I thought. Okay, wait. Before I get into that, because I'm going to get all choked up, let's do something fun. How many grade 7s are there? How many are there? 132. And you know what? All 132 of you passed. So for those of you that didn't hear it, there's no bad envelopes for you today. Whew. Okay. So how are you feeling? How are you feeling? You're like very excited. Let's get this done. Half of me is out that door already. Yeah? Okay, guys. Mr. Graham has said I have 15 minutes max. So if you give me 15 minutes, you just be quiet for 15 minutes, and we're done. Okay. 6s, 5s, 4s, sorry. I'm going to be mainly focusing on this side. It's weird because I'm actually right-handed, so I would usually stand on that side, but now I have to stand on this side, so it's weird. I'm going to stand here and I'm going to speak to you. But I want to start by telling you a story. Okay. And if you see my finger do this, like I've rehearsed this. So this is me clicking the mouse for the slide, but I don't have a mouse now, so Mr. Gerber will have to click the mouse. Okay. So if this is not, I don't have some form of tick that's not what it is. Okay. All right. One day, the table decided to have a sale. Let's call it a fire sale. Excuse the pun. Okay. And he packed out all of his tools. And these tools is the ones that he likes to use. On the table, he packed out anger, 1,000 rand. He packed out 3,000 rand. He packed out dishonesty, 9,000 rand. Deceit, 10,000 rand. And as he packed these tools out, these weapons, as he packed them out, he said, please, if you need it, buy it. And as he packed them out, people started buying it. It flew. He couldn't pack them out fast enough. And an old man came walking past in worn clothes. And he stood by the table and he looked. And there was nothing that caught his eye. And he stepped back. And the crowd was around the table. And underneath the table was a little box. He reached down, grabbed the box. He opened the box. And as he opened the box, in front of him, he saw this tool. That's what it looks like. Sharp, shiny, viper edge. He was hesitant to pick it up, but he reached down. He picked it up, and as he picked it up, he felt the weight. He felt the value of this tool. He quickly grasped it to his chest, and he says to the devil, how much for this? And the devil looked at him and he said, that I cannot sell. So the man, upset, he says, but surely I'll give you anything. I will pay any amount. What do I need to pay? What do I need to give you to get this tool? And the devil looked at him again and he said, sir, I told you, that is not for sale, because that is my most useful tool that I ever had. Without that, I would not be half as effective as I am today. The man, sad, upset, moved the tool away from his chest. He opened the box, and as he put it down, he asked the devil, well, if you're not going to sell it to me, can you at least tell me its name? The devil smiled. He grinned at the old man and he said, sir, that tool is called discouragement. The old man, very upset, he said, but he understood why it had so much weight, why it was worth so much. You see, discouragement, as it is, comes from the word encouragement, comes from the French word cœur, which means heart. And discouragement, this means away. So it means away from your heart. Grade 7s, if you have heart, there's nothing that you cannot do. And I'm not just talking about the word, I'm not just talking about the passion, the drive. I'm talking about legitimate heart that'll make you fight through whatever you have. Because you're going to go through life and you're going to be undervalued. You're going to be overlooked. You're going to be overshadowed. It doesn't matter where you come from, how much your mom and dad earns, what you have at home, where you live, doesn't matter. Life is not easy. is not going to treat you fair. Never does. We all go through the same stuff. You come into this world kicking and screaming. It's not easy. In the old days, your first contact is a doctor smacking you on your butt. That's life. Whoosh. Okay. But I want to tell you a different story. But before I do that, I want you to just think about it. If I had an arrow, and I could throw that arrow, would it go far? Would I reach my target? If I had a goal out and I stood with this arrow and I threw it as hard as I could, do you think I would reach it? No. I mean, I could try, and I might, maybe, sometimes, with luck, hit it. But you see, in life, you have to be pulled back. You have to have some resistance so that when you shoot straight and true. When you fly straight and true. That's how life works. You can't start at the top. No superhero movie out there. Spider-Man doesn't start as Spider-Man. He has to have loss. Imagine Superman being rich. Mom and dad is still there. Him living in a luxury mansion, swimming every day. He's not going to want to save the world. He's going to charge people. I'll fly you over to America if you want to. Here we go. Because if you start at the top, there's no other way to go. There's nothing left to do. The only thing left for you to do is to dig a hole. So we have to start at the bottom. Some of you is going to climb very quickly. Some of you is going to take a little bit longer, but you all have the potential, the heart, to climb. Now, yes, some of you might have ladders that is just meant for you. Steel ones, golden ones. You're going to climb. You're not going to put a foot wrong. Some of you, wooden ones. Some of your prongs are going to break. Some of you will have to climb a wall. Some of you might have to climb a mountain without anything to support you. But if you have heart, that's a possibility. I want to tell you another story, and I'm a history teacher, and every year I add a little bit of history into my lessons. 1851. Remember this date, it'll be on the test. Okay. 1851. A minister took the stage and he started preaching. And while he was preaching, the words that came out of his mouth was, if God meant for people to fly, he would have given them wings. Because flight is only reserved for the angels. In the audience sat two young brothers. Anyone want to take a guess who those brothers were? The Wright brothers. Okay. But I want you to just focus quickly, because the person that got on stage, the person that gave that sermon was none other than Milton Wright, their father. And unfortunately for us, as adults and educators, and for you as you grow older, we suffer from a chronic disease. It's called possibility blindness. Because when you are born, mom and dad's going to look at you. Or when you were born, mom and dad looked at you, and you could be anything. You were a tiny little baby, but they had hope and faith and heart that you could be anything. And as you grow older, we start to funnel. You do it yourself as well. Educators do it. Parents do it. Because we see, oh, wait, my child's not that great in math, so maybe not accounting. Okay, so can't be an accountant. Okay, my child, public speaking, not so much. Maybe not a lawyer. But you do that for yourself as well. As you grow older, you're going to go to high school. When you were born, you already had a plan. God had a plan for you. And then when you came to grade 7, we said, what do you want to become one day? And you guys, you gave us all the right answers. I want to become a policeman. I want to become a soccer player. I want to become a YouTube star. And yes, I laughed at you. Okay? Because, a YouTube star just doesn't compute in my brain. When I was younger, there was no such thing. But if that is your goal, if that is the goal that you set for yourself, if that is the prize that you're going to shoot to, then don't lose heart. Reality is something that we create. We, me, you, we create reality. We funnel ourselves into what society thinks we need to be and the marks that we need to achieve that. So you're going to get to high school and you're going to go through grade 9 and then grade 10 and then grade 11 and then grade 8 and you're going to see your marks go like this and then this and then this. Sorry, my counting also doesn't work today. Up, down, up, down, up, down. And the choices that you're going to make to what you want to become one day is going to change. You're going to get to matric and you're still not going to have an idea. Mom's going to whisper, become a lawyer. Dad's going to know a doctor. And in your head it's going to go, what about a YouTube star? So if that is your goal, set it. But if you have a goal, don't casually walk towards your goal. Fight for it. Run to it. Because if you casually walk to your goal, then your goal is going to become a casualty. You're never going to reach it. Mr. Good. So when Paul wrote a letter to the Corinthians group of people that believed in God. When he wrote a letter to the Corinthians, ironically, these were his words. Therefore, we do not lose heart. Though outwardly we are wasting away, inwardly we are being renewed day by day. He specifically speaks about heart. Grade 7s, I want you to take your right hand. Take your right hand. Grab hold of your heart. For most of you, you would feel something very rough underneath there. Hey. For most of you, you would see that what you've grabbed hold onto, or where your hand is very close to, there are the following words. Believe and achieve. So stitched into your heart, through the amount of years that you've been at Sunningdale, whether it's 1 year or 7, you have believe and achieve. Now, believe does not mean I believe I'm going to get it right now. No. Because you know what else God says in Romans? I will give you whatever you need when you need it. So you can't decide today I'm going to be a doctor because I believe and achieve. That's not how it works. Yeah? God decides. As long as you stay on track, as long as you stay en route, as long as you focus on your goal, it's easy. Maybe not. Maybe some of you will suffer with that one word, discouragement. Discouragement that you put on yourself, that your parents put on you, that educators put on you. But just remember, part of the word discouragement is heart. So don't lose your heart. Don't give away your heart. Don't give up on your heart. And while you're holding on to your heart, remember that when an apple tree grows, it drinks the water. It doesn't eat its own apples. Other people eat the apples. So your talents, your fruit, something that you are shooting for one day, is not for you, it's for someone else. You are on this planet to make a difference. Not for yourself, for someone else. That's it? No. I asked you when I came in and the other grades were not here, I said, I want to do one more thing. But before I do one more thing, remember I said, through this whole lesson, I said, hold on to your heart. Hold on to your heart. You know what the word ibambe means? Hold. So at the beginning of the year, we implemented a new tradition, a war cry for the grade 7s that they can do to hand over to the grade 6s. And I don't know how many of you know that ibambe means hold. But I want you to take this to high school. Remember this. Hold on. The words go, my brothers and sisters, hold on. And then you guys say, here I go. And then what happens? Here they come. So remember that when you scream that back to me now. Hold on. Don't let go. That's your heart. I'm going to put the mic down because if I feel like I scream on the mic, these speakers are going to blow. But we can't do this sitting down. Can you please stand? Only grade 7s. Where is Noah? Noah. I've asked Noah to say a little prayer for us, like I did last year and the year before. She's going to say a little prayer for us, and then there's one more other thing that I would like to do. And Mr. Graham, I'm still on track.
Can we please bow our heads for prayer? Dear God, as we come to the end of another school year, we thank you for all the blessings we've received, for the knowledge we've gained, the friendships we've formed, and the laughter that filled our days. We are truly grateful for the time we've spent together. And Lord, we want to thank you for all of our wonderful teachers. We are so grateful for their care, dedication, and patience. They have worked hard to teach us, guide us, and help us grow, not only in our studies, but in our hearts as well. Bless them for their kindness and wisdom, and may they always feel appreciated and supported by all of us. We ask you for your special blessing upon those who are moving on to their final year of school. May you guide them with wisdom, strength, and courage as we prepare for their exciting challenges ahead. Help them to stay focused, to be kind to one another, and to embrace every opportunity to grow. We also pray for those who are leaving our school and stepping into a new chapter of their life. We ask you to bless their journeys, keep them safe, and fill their hearts with hope, confidence, and confidence. May they carry their lessons they've learned here with them, and may they always find kindness, joy, and success in whatever they do. Please help us remember that no matter where we go, we are always a part of this special school family. May we continue to support one another, to help grow in kindness, and to always look for you to guide us. Thank you for this year and all the lessons it has brought. We look forward to the year ahead, knowing you are with us every step of the way. In your name we pray, amen.
Thank you so much. So like I said, every year we implement a new tradition, a new legacy. This year, we have a new thing that we've implemented. Well, not a new thing, but it's something special. Something that one day when you guys come back, you can come and look at it. So, before I start this whole conversation, because I know it's a long walk, I'm going to ask Ms. Morrison to please come down. So, throughout this year, your parents, a lot of your parents have been involved in fundraising and raising money for the grade 7s to leave something back, to leave a legacy at the school. And the majority of the parents felt very strong that it has to be a legacy. It can't just be something nice like a clock. It has to be a thing that you guys can come back to and go like, hey, we paid for that. Yeah. And although a lot of parents were involved and a lot of money was raised, there was one person driving this. Oh my goodness. And she was willing to go fight the department to have this thing built. And that's Miss Morrison. And there's a parent at the back that would like to come and thank you for your efforts, Miss Morrison. You can come on stage.
Thank you, Mr. Carstens. Did you bring your tissues with you, Lizelle? No, not prepared. Okay. Firstly, I've been asked to address the grade 7s by all the grade 7 parents to wish you all well, to wish you the best, to wish you everything in your life that makes you happy and that makes you smile. We love you so much, and we will always remember you. So good luck to your future. So, over to you, Lizelle. On behalf of all the grade 7 parents, we wanted to thank you for the very, very special grade 7 farewell gift that you have come up with. We couldn't have asked for anyone better to assist us and guide us and handle all of this. I also know that you were not alone in dealing with this. So Mr. Sean Morrison, thank you for running up and down to Canal Walk and to all the stores. We know exactly what you've done for all of us, and we thank you so, so much. We appreciate you. And we appreciate you, all the hours, all the effort that you've put into fundraising, those freezing, freezing cold mornings in winter, selling your muffins and your hot chocolates. We will never, ever forget all your effort. We love you, we appreciate you, and we thank you from the grade 7s. There we go.
Thank you so much. Grade 7s, it's that time. I'm going to ask you to please stand. And we're going to row by row make our way to the stage. The vocal group and those kids, you know where you're supposed to be. The rest of you, let's see how this goes. Guys, you're going to have to stand very close to each other. There can't be any space.
Amir, move more up that way. I got the hospital stuff now. Oh well. Good luck. So sad. When I'm done with that class. Eric, where are you going? Just stay here. No shooting. Just stay here.
Nice and tight. Squeeze in, squeeze in, squeeze in. Squeeze in. Nice. Guys, good.
I need to be in the mic. Yeah. I remember we stood in the gap. No, guys, back
I did it all.
grieve, and are you still going to be proud to be part of something like that? The girls can stand up quietly, seats for the next few moments. Before